Hey, John Reddick here with TurnKey Dental Marketing. I want to talk about something that's kind of a common issue, and I see people ask about it. I see people who want to do this, but let's talk about whether it's a good idea or not. And that is to put social media icons on your homepage or in the most visible parts of your site. Should you do that? Well, we've been told over the past few years about how important social media is. And it is. Let's make no mistake, social media is important, especially for dental offices. If you're a dental office, you need to be on Facebook, you need to be on Instagram, and TikTok as long as it's around. Why? Because TikTok and Instagram are where your image conscious people are. If you're doing cosmetics, you really want to show your smiles off there. Facebook used to be more about that, but not anymore. The fastest growing demographic on Facebook is the 65 and older crowd. They're getting on there to connect with their old classmates and things like that. But who are those people? That's your dental implant people. That's the people you want to reach that are in that age group there, maybe have missing teeth or dentures. So should you have these icons? Should you have these links on your website? If you do put them on there and you absolutely insist on putting them on there, they do not need to be in the above the fold section of your website. They can be down in the footer area with some other info like your contact information, a map to your practice and that sort of thing. But you do not want social media icons above the fold and at the very top. Why? Well, do you want people coming on there and going, oh, there's their Facebook page, click, and they leave your website and go to your social media pages that are not optimized for conversions? You don't have hardly any control except over the post and the content of the post, but you don't have any control over the whole conversion process and leading people on a journey, solving their problems. You can't do that very well on Facebook or Instagram or any of the other social media platforms that are out there. So don't have your social media up at the top of your page. They can be down at the bottom. Put them someplace like that, but don't have them where people can click on them and leave your site. The purpose of having your website is your online storefront. And the purpose of having your website is to solve potential patient problems and position you as the expert to solve those problems. So don't send them to Instagram, don't send them to Facebook, don't send them to TikTok, don't send them all these other places or even tempt them. Because I'm gonna tell you, if people see these little things on there, they get tempted to go off to other sites and explore. Next thing you know, they forgot about you. Don't do that. Your website needs to be concise and focused to help lead potential patients on a journey to get them to call you to solve their dental problem. So don't put your social icons up at the top, put them in the footer if you just have to. I recommend leaving them off your website all the way around. You may say, well, I want people to follow me on Facebook. Well, if they already know about you and they book an appointment, start coming to your practice, then you should be generating and nurturing those patients. You should be nurturing them along the way because they're already in your database. And you can invite them later on to go over and like your Facebook and your Instagram, but it shouldn't be a place to when they come on your website trying to make a decision whether they should stay there or go over there. Don't confuse them like that. A confused mind never buys. So keep those social media icons off the top of the page for sure. If you just want to put them on your site, put them down at the bottom in the footer, but don't put them up at the top and entice people to leave your site when they need to stay there and find out who you are. Again, this is John Reddick with TurnKey Dental Marketing. I'm glad you watched. I got other videos on this page here that'll help you understand dental marketing better and show you how we increase phone calls and new patients and get them in the door and how we get a return on investment of 1 to 8. Whenever $1 spent with us, they get $8 back. It's higher, way higher than the national average. So give us a call. We'll do a Zoom call with you. But if you go to turnkeydentalmarketing.com, there's a thing there that says get your marketing score. Fill out the form there. We will do the research, and within a couple of days, we'll come back and give you your marketing score and tell you where you're weak, where you're strong, and what you need to improve on, and tell you how we can get there. And the answer is always yes. We just have to figure out what path we're going to take. So again, John Reddick with TurnKey Dental Marketing. Watch my other videos and like and subscribe. We put out great content on here to help everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.